Ladies and gentlemen, it's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today, and welcome to NFL Divisional Round Playoffs weekend. One of the most exciting weekends of the year, one of the most exciting football playoff weekends, Divisional Round playoffs. And to get us started this weekend, the Kansas City Chiefs and Jacksonville Jaguars. And this was a great game. It ended up being still somewhat close at the end. Some big mistakes by the Jaguars, having two late turnovers in a matter of 3 plays, offensive plays. That was the Jaguars' undoing. Unfortunately for them, they looked like that they potentially had an opportunity to be able to come back late in this game. They were first and goal at about 5 or 6 yard line, and potentially had a chance to make it a 3-point game with 5 minutes to go. But then the fumble happens. Kansas City recovers. Jaguars are able to get a stop on defense, but then Trevor Lawrence throws an interception when he gets pressure, so ends up and then the Chiefs end up winning this game. When we look at this game, Kansas City, the big favorites, playing at home. Welcome in, everyone. What's going on, Biggie? I was hoping Jaguars could have got the win today, but good game. Good game. Chiefs and Jaguars. What's going on? AM Echo Sky doing great, enjoying this football playoff weekend, and what a game. What a start to this NFL divisional round playoffs weekend. Couldn't be more excited for the San Francisco 49ers. Our game is getting closer. We are now less than 24 hours away until kickoff. And I could not be more excited right now. And our game ends up being the final game of the weekend. As we're taking a look here, the Kansas City Chiefs are advancing to the AFC Championship game. And that is something that we have said a lot over the recent years. Kudos to the Chiefs. They have, put together quite a run, and Patrick Mahomes has played incredible football. Now, the big storyline from this game was the Patrick Mahomes injury, unfortunately, that we saw early in this game. I think it was Arden Key. It looked like he kind of rolled on Patrick Mahomes' ankle, and he did get x-rays, and they came back negative. So that was great news to hear. But I do think that I think the report came out that Mahomes had a sprained ankle. The good news is that hopefully it's not a serious injury, because Mahomes was able to come back into the game. It took him quite a few plays, I think, to kind of get a feel to, getting back to being himself out there, kind of managing that injury. But hopefully for him that this is something that can heal up pretty good by next weekend. So we'll see how that ends up going. But that was the big storyline, because at that time in the game, you didn't know how serious the injury was. Haney, the backup, comes into the game, and he ends up leading the Chiefs on their longest touchdown drive in franchise history. I think it was like 96 or 98 yard touchdown drive. So that was quite impressive, to see that their backup, Haney, was able to come in there. I think he's been in the league for 15 years, I think 37 years old, but played very well there. So things are looking good for Patrick Mahomes on the injury front there. We'll see what happens. Wishing him the best for a speedy recovery. Was really great to see him come back into the game, and so hopefully this injury was something that he'll be able to work through. We'll see what happens there. Missed your live stream earlier for the 49ers playoff game. I was with my friends out to the restaurant for breakfast this morning. All good, AM Echo Sky. I appreciate the kind words. Really means a lot to me. Appreciate you checking in. I hope you enjoyed a great breakfast this morning with your friends, and what an exciting weekend. Thank you, everyone, checking in joining us here as we are breaking down the opening game of this very exciting NFL Divisional Round playoffs weekend with the Kansas City Chiefs and Jacksonville Jaguars to kick us off here. Chiefs end up getting the win. Ended up being a close game, and for the Jaguars, it's unfortunate how the game came down at the end, because looked like that they were going to have a potential opportunity to come back in this game late. They were about first and goal at the 5 or 6 yard line, and the fumble happens. Jaguars defense, they are able to get a stop and possess the football back, but then Trevor Lawrence throws a key interception, and that essentially put the game away. Fortunately for the Jaguars, they were able to get the ball back. They got a field goal, did make it a 1-score game, and had a possible onside kick attempt. And so, yeah, they gave everything they could. But those mistakes, those 2 turnovers late in 3 offensive plays, that was the undoing for the Jacksonville Jaguars. But I give them a lot of credit, to get this far. I think they were like 3-8 or 4-8 at one point this season. So didn't even look like that this Jaguars team was going to be in the playoff conversation. And then the game last week, they were trailing 27-0, and they have the 3rd largest comeback in NFL history. So that was quite an impressive game last week against the Chargers. Appreciate that, AM Echo Sky. Was really excited to break it down and to be talking Niners and Cowboys, the great rivalry, and couldn't be more excited for the game tomorrow. All week, just the excitement, thinking about the game, and there's nothing like it. As a football fan, when your favorite team is this far in the tournament and this far in the dance, to have this opportunity to still be playing meaningful games, into late January, it's an incredible opportunity, and I'm super excited. Can't wait for the game tomorrow, and just really been enjoying the playoff weekend so far, and got another exciting game tonight. So the best weekend in football, the NFL Divisional Round playoffs. Welcoming everyone to the post-game show. The Kansas City Chiefs do end up getting the win here, a close one, 27-20 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Chiefs are advancing to the AFC Championship game, and they will play the winner of tomorrow's AFC Divisional Round playoff game between the Buffalo Bills and Cincinnati Bengals. That's going to be a great one tomorrow. Looking forward to it. What's going on, Mikey? Hi, Travis. Ready for tomorrow night's game. I've got my vintage 49ers jersey featuring Joe Montana. Let's go, 49ers. Let's go, San Francisco 49ers. Let's go, 49ers faithful. Welcome in, Mikey. That is absolutely amazing. That is awesome. Joe Montana, one of the absolute greatest to ever do it. There's nobody like it. Joe Montana, just amazing. The best to do it at quarterback. I believe four-time Super Bowl champion. Joe Montana, just incredible, just amazing, and that's awesome. I'm just super excited. To have those memorable jerseys. I have a Frank Gore Super Bowl jersey that, really means a lot to me. Excuse me. I was able to get it this Super Bowl when we went against the Ravens. But Frank Gore, Hall of Famer, and my favorite 49er of all time, Frank Gore. So it's awesome. So love hearing that story. What a game for the Chiefs. Pick the Chiefs to move on to the AFC title game. But I would not be surprised if the Jaguars win in an upset. But nothing happened. Yeah, I think going into this game, I had picked the Chiefs as well. Felt like at home that this was a game that they were going to be able to handle. And, I think that the Mahomes injury early on, there was a lot of uncertainty at that point in the game, and you could see the Jaguars, play great to be within striking distance, and to have that opportunity, and then the second half they put together a great drive. They get a touchdown, and then you have that opportunity late in this game with 5 minutes to go. You're at first and goal, like around the 5 or 6 yard line, and then you have that fumble. You can't have those turnovers. You can't have those turnovers not inside the red zone, especially when you're trying to make it a 3-point game with 5 minutes to go. And yeah, I mean, the momentum of the game just completely changed after that play. Jacksonville, credit to them, the defense gets a stop, but then Trevor Lawrence throws the interception. But Jaguars had a great season. To get this far, you have the game last week being down 27-0, and they find a way to come back in that game. So I think they had a great season to get as far as they did, and they gave the Chiefs a run for their money. With 5 minutes to go in this game, looked like we were going to have a really close game, a one-score game, and yeah, it ended up being a one-score game. You're welcome, Mikey. Yep, that's cool. We bring the 49ers legend jersey, Joe Montana, for the game. Absolutely, this game, it's going to be amazing. The 9th ever matchup between the 49ers and Cowboys in the rivalry. And, for me to get an opportunity to see these games last year, Super Wildcard Weekend, and now tomorrow, a NFC Divisional Round playoff game against the Dallas Cowboys. I couldn't be more excited. The rivalry, it's intense. The intensity, this is going to be one of the most exciting games in my opinion. Yeah, I think it'll be the best game of this weekend, and I can't wait for it. I mean, this is going to be, I'm so excited right now, and a lot is at stake, but I have incredible confidence in the 49ers and Brock Purdy, that he is going to continue doing what he's been doing, which has just been amazing, being calm and poised, not letting the moment get too big for him. Brock Purdy has just been playing so phenomenal, and I think that, as the stakes keep getting higher, I think you're going to continue to see Brock Purdy play well. So really looking forward to tomorrow, and I think that the Cowboys, their defense is not good stopping the run, and when you look at the 49ers, our brand of football, running the football, power football, and tiring out that defense. So I think you're going to see the 49ers be able to run the ball very well. Christian McCaffrey, what an absolute beast. He's just been phenomenal since we got him in a trade from the Panthers. And then you got Elijah Mitchell backing him up. So I think the running game, the Niners being able to maintain, have control of possession, and hold the football more. And I think it's going to be great. It's going to be fun to watch tomorrow, to see Kyle Shanahan open up the playbook, and with all of the explosive playmakers on the 49ers, George Kittle, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, the Yak brothers. I can't wait. I'm just so excited. Let's go, San Francisco 49ers. Let's go, 49ers faithful. Won the jersey last week against Seattle. That's awesome. That's incredible. I mean, when you win giveaways, it's such an amazing feeling. Congratulations, Mikey. Yep, we are going for our 6th Super Bowl ring. Absolutely, and you really have a great feeling about this year's Niners team. And I can't wait. One win away from advancing to the NFC Championship game. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and the game is now less than 24 hours until kickoff. Let's go. Let's go, 49ers. So we are going to be wrapping up here. The Kansas City Chiefs do get the big win over the Jacksonville Jaguars. A close one, 27-20. the Chiefs are advancing to the AFC Championship game. So congratulations to the Chiefs and their fans. Good game, Jaguars and Chiefs. And Jaguars, what a season. I think that if you're a Jaguars fan, the Jaguars gave you a lot of exciting moments and a lot of great football this season. A team that, I don't think many thought would be in this position to get as far as they did. And then you have the 27-point comeback, the third largest comeback in NFL history last week. So I think what a year. What a year for the Jaguars. You have a lot to be proud of and a lot to be excited about. And it's just unfortunate that for the Jaguars, they had those two crucial turnovers late in the game in 3 offensive plays, the fumble, and then the interception. So let's go Niners, let's go San Francisco 49ers. We are going to be getting to our picks of the game. So love to hear who you're taking as the pick of the game. And in this one, I'm going to take Travis Kelce, the tight end, one of the best tight ends in football. In my opinion, George Kittle, the best tight end in football. But Travis Kelce, I would say the second best tight end in football. What a game for him. 14 receptions in the game. I think that's the most in Chiefs franchise history in a playoff game. So what a game. Total of 98 yards receiving, and he did have 2 receiving touchdowns. So that Patrick Mahomes to Travis Kelce connection, it's been a great connection for them, and we'll see if that continues in the AFC Championship game. What a game. Kelce, appreciate that, Mikey. Thank you everyone so much checking out today's post-game show. Let's make some noise for that YouTube algorithm. Really appreciate all of your incredible support. I see your comments, your likes, and your engagement. And I want to say thank you so much. This feedback really helps out the channel big time. This feedback lets YouTube know that this video is relevant. So then YouTube knows to recommend this video to as many football fans as possible out there. So thank you everyone so much. All it takes just half a second of your day to hit that like button, and that would be truly appreciated and helps out the channel big time. So thank you so much again. Player of the game, AM Echo Sky taking Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Chad Haney. Great picks of the game. What Patrick Mahomes did, considering the sprained ankle, it was impressive that he was able to get back out there and, still play pretty good football. So I think for Patrick Mahomes, hopefully that injury, is not too big of an injury, and he'll be able to get rested up for the AFC Championship game. And what Henny did was really impressive to come in there and go on, put together the longest touchdown drive in Chiefs franchise history. That was impressive. And Kelce, he's always making big plays. And so great picks. Welcome in Matthew Navarro. Chiefs are garbage. The Chiefs. The thing is, I would say the Niners and Chiefs is definitely, I think it's gotten to be, it feels like a rivalry. I mean, a small rivalry, if you want to call it that. Obviously we don't see them a lot, but, having played against them in the Super Bowl, definitely not a fan of the Chiefs. And that's just how it is. When you go against the team in the playoffs, I think that those games turn into quite a rivalry. Hopefully we'll see if we end up matching up against the Chiefs again in a Super Bowl. That would be a lot of fun. Appreciate you checking in, Matthew. Good to see you. Garrett Mahomes, did Kelce finish with over 100 yards? I believe so. Unless I'll have to double check exactly. Let's actually double check right now. To see exactly how many yards Let's see. So we got, or how many yards Travis Kelce had. I believe he had 98 yards is what I'm looking at. Is what it's showing here. So, but very close to a 100 yard game for Travis Kelce. What a game! So Chiefs do get the win. Ended up being quite close towards the end, and give the Jaguars a lot of credit to get as far as they did this season, especially when I think at one point they were 4-8 or 5-8. So to play as well as they did down the stretch, to have this opportunity to get into the playoffs. Then you have the game last week, coming back from a 27 points deficit. Give them a lot of credit. They had a good season. So I think if you're a Jaguars fan, you're feeling good after this game. I mean, hurts to lose, but to have made it close and to you had missed opportunities. But I think you feel good going into next season to see the Jaguars try to take that next step. So we'll see what happens. Close Kelce had 98. So thank you everyone so much. Hope you enjoy the rest of your NFL playoffs weekend. We got the second game here today coming up. Giants and Eagles. That one is about to be kicking off very soon. I believe kickoff at 5:15 p.m. West Coast Pacific time. And so can't wait. It's going to be fun tonight. We'll see how that one finishes up. And if you enjoy these post-game live streams following these NFL playoff games, we're going to be here breaking it down following every game. We'll be breaking down tonight's Giants-Eagles game. So if you enjoy these post-game shows, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. So really appreciate that. Thank you so much, everyone. Bill's going to eat Mahomes like live frog sushi for dinner. I can't. Let's see. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You got Bengals and Bills tomorrow, and man, what a weekend it's gonna be. Chiefs end up beating the Jaguars 27-20, and Chiefs advance to the AFC Championship game. Thank you everyone so much for checking out today's post game show. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day and take care.